Welcome back to the Transport Bandits channel. I'm Cheryl.
I'm Jeff, or Mr. Dimples.
And this is a continuation of the last video, which was supposed to be part of this video, all going from Goshen to Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Or Newfoundland. However,
we have run into a snafu.
A snafu?
Yes.
A snafu! Yeah, you could say that. A pickle, a jam, a snafu,
yeah,
a major problem, and we cannot deliver. For the last few weeks, I have been getting reports from other transporters that as of September 1st, they are going to change the policy for the Newfoundland ferry going from Nova Scotia to Newfoundland and make it so that we are no longer considered a commercial driver. We got to the ferry dock, which we have done in our previous Newfoundland videos. You've seen those videos where we took the ferry to Newfoundland, got stuck in the winter hurricane. We've even been stuck on the dock, but it wasn't a problem. This is a major problem. We may not make it. We thought for a minute or two, we still don't know if we had to take the camper all the way back to Goshen.
Yeah, that's a mess, man. Since they changed the new rules and regulations, you know, it's a mess. One side is different than the other side, and they're trying to come together. And when they did come together, it was not in our favor.
When he says one side and another side, so you're in the province of Nova Scotia when you get to the ferry. You're going to the province of Newfoundland on the other side of the ferry. They changed the policy as of September 1st. They changed the policy on RV transporters because we are in a pickup truck hauling a recreational vehicle. Okay, we are now going to be considered private vehicle.
Yeah, even though we got
commercial plaques,
DOT numbers, MC numbers,
a BOL, manifest, Canadian manifest for business travel,
everything that makes you commercial.
Turn us away at the toll booth. We pull up to the toll booth as in the very last, some of the last shot of the last video, and I turned off the camera and we went to pay. We told them we were commercial, and they said, as policy now says that you are not commercial.
Yeah.
And because
clearly we are.
Because you are now considered private, and they continued to read the policy to us, you have to make a booking. You have to make a booking.
Yeah.
You can't just come first come, first serve.
You got to make that booking a week out at least. And
then she said, oh, I said, well, can we make a booking? And she said, I'll have to transfer you over to a manager in booking. Well, she gave us the number to call. We call that number, and the booking agent then proceeds, and I tell her that we're commercial. We measured 61 feet in length.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell her we need to deliver this unit as a commercial driver. She said, well, new policy says that we're going to classify you under, if you're under 30 feet, you're a private vehicle with a recreational vehicle. Any travel trailer is now considered a recreational vehicle regardless of licensing. Even if you've got placards on the side. Well, anyway, she told us that our two options would be that we could drop our camper at the ferry terminal and work it out with the dealership for them to come pick it up. That ain't happening. Or we could leave the ferry terminal, come back out here, and call and make a booking. Well, the booking agency read us over the policy, and she didn't know about the policy. This policy is brand spanking new, and apparently we're the first RV transporters coming through as this.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
They've not dealt with it before. And she had to call her manager and find out whether we were considered commercial or private. And that manager called another manager, and then they came back and gave us the phone number to the manager of all Marine Atlantic.
Yeah.
So then I call her, and I talk to her, and she proceeds to tell me policy. And then she said, I overheard your conversation. I don't know where she was at that she would overhear the conversation, because I had called Sonia, who is in Newfoundland, on the Newfoundland ferry dock side.
Yeah, they're sneaky.
When Jeff says one side is not with the other side, she told me that Nova Scotia policy is not the same as Newfoundland policy, and they've just changed the policy, and that's why we can't get over there. She said she's got to get on the same page. She says, I'm going to work this out, and she will call me back.
Well, she worked it out all right. They're on the same page now. The wrong page.
Well, in any case, I hang up. We go find a place to park. I call the dealership and tell him about this new policy. He's livid at Marble RV. And he's going to get down to the bottom of it. He wants to know the manager number. And in the meantime, we are stuck there, just parked. And she calls back. The manager, the main manager, calls back. And she says, because I overheard your conversation with the first manager, I heard her give you the wrong information. So it was just dumb luck that she happened to be there and overhear the lady, the other manager, give me the wrong information about being commercial versus private. So she said that their policies aren't the same. She's worked it out to get us over there. She bumped a few cars off, but we can't sail for 2 more days. She can put us on a booking 2 more days from now, but she said that we are secured to cross if we wait until the 14th. Today is the 12th, okay? The dinner time crossing. But she said if we go tomorrow, right after the dinner ferry leaves, and get in as early check-in,
that we might get on the next.
And wait for the midnight ferry.
We might get on that.
We might make the midnight ferry.
But then when we get off the ferry on the other side, now that we're not considered commercial, we don't get a commercial berth, you're going to have to deal with DOT. So now I'm thinking we're going to drive off that ferry and just find some place and park for 10 hours.
I don't know. It's a mess. It is a complicated mess. We are taking care of it because we are the Transport Bandits, and we do get down to the nitty gritty of it all. And we have the owner of Marble RV he's got some pull, and he is livid because he said he is no different than if you were a commercial driver delivering groceries to a grocery store. We are delivering his product. We're not living in it. This is not our personal recreational vehicle. This is his product to sell. So since we were given the wrong information from Newfoundland, and I was on the phone, she heard it with Sonia, and she was with the Nova Scotia information. She worked it out. As of right now, we have a booking number for the 12:15 p.m. ferry leaving September 14th.
Yeah, but it's not a commercial booking.
It's not a commercial booking. You're going to have to book as a transporter, as a private vehicle.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem.
So we're going to wait here. We came back up to the Petro-Canada fuel stop here in North Sydney, and we're going to overnight right here. Tomorrow we're going to leave to go back down to the ticket station where they turned us away, give them our booking number, get in the early check-in lane, and maybe we'll make the tomorrow night midnight crossing.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Midnight crossing.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Okay, so we may be here a couple of days, but in the very beginning, she said, well, I can make you a booking. Get this. In the very beginning, the toll booth lady said, well, I can go ahead and make you a booking right now for the 19th or 20th of September.
Yeah, that's a week or a week and a half away.
That's a week and a day away. I'm not sitting up here with that. So we've been on the phone with our dispatcher, Judy, trying to figure all that out, with the dealership, the owner of the dealership, with the manager of Marine Atlantic here in Nova Scotia, and the manager of Marine Atlantic Ferries over in Newfoundland.
Yeah, it's a mess.
So we will see. Okay, stay tuned. We're going to call it a night tonight, but tomorrow morning we're going to roll to the ticket booth and see if we can get in the early check-in lane, and maybe we'll make the midnight ferry, or else we'll have to sleep tomorrow night on the dock which we've done before. I mean, it's not like a huge deal.
I don't
We can
understand
wait.
that,
We're
man.
pretty fluent, you know. We can deal with a 2-day sit out
Yeah.
to get it delivered.
Yeah.
But I'm not sitting here a week.
No, not a week.
That's crazy. But anyway, if you're a transporter coming to Newfoundland, well, the dealer at the dealership, Marble RV, Andrew, he said he's on it. That policy will be changed. This is not happening. He's got a lot of influential pull, and he said we may get a call from a manager tonight to get on. He
see.
said that's not happening. He's putting his foot down. He's doing everything, calling legislature and everything. He said that policy will be changed.
So
You better check if you bring a unit to Newfoundland what the policy is.
If they don't change the policy, you need to make your reservation before you leave the ocean.
Right. As of right now, we're telling you, make your reservation for Marine Atlantic Ferry going from Nova Scotia to Newfoundland as soon as you pick up your load. Know what day you're going to be here and when.
It's okay if they see me young.
You're yawning. He's already bushed. But anyway, make that reservation. Okay, good night for now. We'll pick this up in the morning and we will see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
All right, stay tuned.